6 weeks after I'd uprooted my entire life for him, I found myself standing in the kitchen, trying not to scream as he whispered into his phone in the other room. He told me moving across the country was about fresh starts, about us building something real. I wanted to believe him. God, I needed to believe him. But every night, he'd leave for late shifts that didn't match his schedule, and I'd stare at the ceiling, wondering who he was really with. I started noticing little things, like how he flinched whenever I mentioned his hometown, or how he dodged calls from numbers with the same area code. The worst was the way he'd go silent if I asked about his past, his eyes darting, lips pressed tight. One night, after another fight over his disappearing ex, he blurted out that he just needed space. I stormed out, slammed the door, and wandered the city until dawn, feeling more alone than ever. A week later, she showed up at our door. Not a friend, not a family member, another girlfriend. She was just as shocked to see me, suitcase in hand, ready to move in. She'd driven all night after he'd ghosted her, and suddenly, everything snapped into focus. He hadn't moved for us, or for a new beginning. He'd moved to escape her, dragging me along for his dirty cleanup. The three of us stood in the hallway, the truth sitting heavy in the air, while he sputtered excuses that sounded like lies even to him. I packed my bags right there, numb with anger and embarrassment. But as I walked out, I realized the twist wasn't his betrayal, it was that I'd ignored every red flag because I was terrified of starting over alone. The real mess was inside me. I let someone else's chaos become my whole life, because I was too afraid to trust myself. And that sting, somehow, hurt worse than anything he'd done.